Part 4 of the Big 82 coming your way. We're getting into the tournament. It's getting deep. Let's get going.
You end up reading the dono? I did, yeah. I got the donos. I got the donos. Thank you guys for the follows as well. It's very cool of you. So this hand is going on, but we're just going to quickly go up to the thrill here. It's a $500 knockout if I knock them out. We can pick up 692, but I'm just going to shove with our flush draw. Because if they have a queen, I want to get this in against them, right? So we just want to get max value. They fold, we're up to 5,300, it's fine. If they have a pair or a set or whatever, like, we want to get all the money in and try and get that booty. Back to the final table. 9s against 3s. Let's replay this hand. What just happened? So Leo Bella was taking a line with 9s to get in pre, which first off I think is quite wide against an under the gun open. I mean, they had 3s, so maybe it isn't, but, you know. Go from there, we're going to fold the king 4. 3-bet to 31,000, and then a call by the 3s, which is very wide. Check, 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 check. Oh, 11,000. Okay, I was like, how did he call? Oh, well, he bet 1/8 of the pot. That's fine. And yeah, so that's a little like Rebuy Pro. I think that's definitely too. It's a flaw in their pre-flop strategy, I'd say. And we see shove here, we're going to fold the deuce 4. So, I mean, they could be a great player, but, like, that's something that I definitely want to target when I see that they open 3s and under the gun and then call a 3-bet. Like, I should be 3-betting all their under the gun opens in normal situations. This is a little bit different in the final table, but in normal situations. So, we're going to give them that tag. Again, nothing personal. Just like a read of made. Sure, a lot of these players in the 1K have me marked as purple as well. It's not a big deal. I'm kind of nervous about the size of your stack. You need 100K from someone to be safe. I mean, we're all playing for the win now. There is no safe anymore. There's only 8 people remaining. We're all going to bust relatively soon. It's just who's going to bust last. All right, click this open. I think it's fine. We'll call a reshove from Rebuy Pro and probably fold to everyone else's reshove. Yeah, we're going to fold to this reshove. I mean, it is for like 15 big blinds here, but the thing is our range is quite strong in this position, especially we've been talking about like playing relatively tight as well, and they are having to shove really tight because of the ICM pressure, so ace-10 suited I think is behind here too often. Not to mention we put our stack at risk. We put ourselves at like 120 if we lose, so I think it's a fine fold. Still in 3rd place, but we're sitting on 200K, so these two are sort of in a class of their own. Then it's us, and then it's sort of the rest. Forza Wesley, did you hear what happened in Phil Helmy's stream last night? Yes, I've seen it. I'm not gonna watch it on the stream, obviously. I think he handled it well, and scary, you know. But he handled it well. Phil, for anyone that is wondering sort of what happened, Phil Hellmuth was playing open face pineapple on his phone, and like a personal picture slided in from someone, and yeah. So that happened on Twitch. Still the champ though. JB, do you ever make a deal 3-handed in tourneys? Sure. I mean, if I think I'm getting a good deal. But, like, in this spot, I'm just going to always gamble because I want to buy art, 1, and 2, the stream likes gamble. So we'll go for it. Love the 2-table lifestyle, and that's the way to get them wins. Thank you, Grips. So we bet a 365 and a call. We do have the queen high flush draw and king high here. Why am I on the thrill, by the way? But I guess I'll just fold. I don't think we're drawing strong enough. Sorry. It's just, I'm used to switching back and forth. Reppin' Calgary proud. Thank you, Phil J. Or are you reppin' Calgary proud as a sub? That's the question. King 8. There's some interesting metagame here. I think it's going to be an open. Leo is going to play back a relative, like, a decent amount of the time. The thing is, I don't think T54 is as much, because we've been talking about how aggressive T54 is forever, like, for this whole final table, and he's probably watching or listening, or knows of our perception of him. And he has these 3 stacks as well that can all bust. So basically, with us opening into him and a bigger stack, we look quite strong for raising on the button. And he knows what we think about him, so he knows that we're going to call off light. So I don't think he's going to go too out of line there. So I was just going to raise fold. Jack 4 in the cutoff. We're going to fold as well. It's interesting with streaming and final tables because you have to assume that most of these people are watching, especially when it's like regs. Like most regs know that Twitch exists and know of the stream, right? They don't necessarily watch, but they know of it, and they'd watch if it's relevant. So I mean, you sort of have to like figure out what perception you're giving off, and then how you can play against that. Jay Martinez 5421, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome to Stable. Hearts out in chat for Jay Martinez. Thank you, man. Welcome to the team. Jacks. It's a good hand. It's quite awkward against this opponent and this opponent, but we see a shove under the gun, and we will reshove. Wow. All right. I think we're gonna fold here. Once we see a reshove like directly behind, this is quite strong. If we have to give this a range, I'd say I'm gonna say like 8s plus and ace queen off plus, right? But then you also have to factor in rebuy pros range, and we're risking our tournament life against these two, and if we call and lose, we join the pack. So I'm gonna fold. This is just a pure ICM spot you'd have to look at after. We have ace 4 against kings. We could be down to 7 players, and we are gonna be down to 7 players. GG to rebuy pro. We are on to the next one. We're guaranteed $1,028, you guys, so we have a 4-figure cash, which means, by the way, that we're free rolling this tournament up here, which is good. But let's keep it going, though. We're 3 of 7. First place is for 6,000, so let's keep plugging away. That wasn't my donut? Oh, someone just put your name in then, Forza. See to open it from Jorginho. We call. Full. And T54 opens it again. We're going to fold the Jack 7 as well. And we have a tank directly behind from Absolomitao. How do you say this? There's got to be some Brazilians in the chat that can help me out. How do I say Absolutimo? Absolutimo. No? By the way, is it like bad to try and get the the accent without actually knowing what the accent is, you know? Like when I say, if I was to say this in my Canadian English accent, it'd be absolutimo. But if I say it, it's like absolutimo, you know, like, is that, I don't mean that to be bad. I don't know if it's bad or not. Thank you so much for the sub. Glory RC, welcome to Staple. Hearts out in chat for the brand new sub, you guys. Thank you for supporting the channel. Means a lot to me, my friend. Oh, yeah, we're not doing thrill, sorry. Off the thrill. Off the thrill, back to the big 82. So we got a click back here or something. So you're re-raising a call. Re-raise is very small. Bet and a fold. T54 is now the short stack. And we pick up Jack 10 on the button. Open under the gun. And we're going to fold. Kind of a weird spot if it folds to us. Having to raise call against T54, I mean, we're going to make a very slight profit. We still leave ourselves open to the small blind playing aggressively against us. So it would have been an interesting button spot. Drakino, 3 bets directly behind. Rob McVegas with the 8 months in a row. What's up, Rob? How you doing, man? Welcome back to the team. Welcome back to the stream. Dream team. And Queen 9 offsuit is going to be a fold. If only it was a booty we could get it in. Yeah, if it was a bounty tournament, it would be an easy snapperino. Easy snapperino if it was a bounty tournament with the jacks. Let's flip the 3-8. Sub hype. Who is it? Resub Sir Joester Knight. What's up, Sir Joester Knight? Welcome back to Staples Table. Hearts out in chat for Sir Joester. Thanks for the love, man. Do we want to open the King 10? I don't think so. Just gonna be full. And T54 shoves. And a call. 3s against 9s. 9s are going to take this, and we're down to 6 players, you guys. Guaranteed 1380. GG to the T54. Extremely good player. We're going to fold the 410. So yeah, we're down to 6 players. 1380 guaranteed right now. Next pay jump is up to 1851. That's probably going to put us in the profit for the day. So, yep, keep going. Jacks against King Queen. Plus, we have the 1K still, right? Nice fold, thank you. And King Queen is going to double up here. Elliot10181. What's up, my friend? Welcome to Staples Table. Hearts out in chat for Elliot. Thanks for the support, man. Appreciate that. So, stacks are now flat. Everyone's tied, basically. Chip leader has 321K. Shortest stack has 145K. So now we rumble. Rumble in the jungle. We see an open here. We're going to defend with 6-8. And check fold in the A-side board because we don't really have anything strong. And they can have strong things. 12,000. Still folding. Just a terrible board. Awful. Hi, mate. Nice to see you another final table. Thanks for mentioning the MP3's crush. Cheers. No problem, Elliot. Oh, that's Elliot Rowe. Yeah, no problem, dude. So I've been working with Elliot Rowe, you guys, who is a mental game coach and hypnotherapist. There's a link down below to a free break time MP3 and stuff. So basically, this MP3 like puts you in a mindset where you're going to be totally focused going forward. So obviously I'm streaming, so I can't use these MP3s, but I do have sessions with Elliot, and they're really great. So if you guys want to check that out, there's a link down at the bottom. There's also a link to the podcast I did with Elliot, !POD, in the chat. I forget what the command is for the break MP3. Maybe try !break, something like that. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, Elliot. We're gonna fold the Queen 3 offsuit on the button. I think a little bit too weak here, so we're just gonna fold. Can't wait for Jamie to try and pronounce an Asian name. I don't know. Yeah, that wouldn't go very well. See an open from Leo to basically just over a min raise. Absolute should be continuing with every hand, including deuce 3. But we see shove, and Leo folds. All right. Stacks are very flat. Very flat stacks. Gonna fold the jack 6 here. Absolute in the small blind. Get a limp and a raise to 21k and a fold. Jorginho back in the chip leader position. Let's open up the king 10 suited. Leo is thinking about a 3-bet. It looks like. Usually when they think this long, it's coming in. It's quite small. I mean, 21,000 to win 69,000. We're getting 3.5 to 1. So I don't think we could fold. It is a disaster if we bust right now with everyone being tied, but like we just can't deny these 3.5 to 1 odds. So here we go. And we flop a 10. Okay, we're not folding, Leo. We're not folding, bud. Hopefully we win. I don't like this spot at all. I don't think we can fold to the 3-bet, though, and I think we have to open. It's just one of those 6 spots. So please just don't have, like, jacks or aces. They bet 37k. There's 127 in the middle, so I'm going to check shove here. I think if we check call, we give them free opportunities to hit overcards and stuff. So I'm going to check shove. Which, by the way, I've done the simulations on this as well, and we can definitely check shove top pair, given how much money is in the pot. And we haven't seen a snap, so it's either a slow roll or we're good. There can be slow rolls, though. There can be. So I'm not going to get my hopes up. Ooh, a disconnect. That is running bad. Oh, they could be trying to get the delay, actually. So let's assume this hand has been about 1.5 minutes. 90 seconds, I think, is fair. So let's start the stopwatch, which means in about 2 minutes from now, we will have to shut down the stream if it happens. If we shut down the stream, you're not hearing this, but I'm just letting you know. And I'm also going to sort of check out where we are at the table. Yeah, we're going to have to shut down the stream, I think. We have about 1 minute 30 seconds left. He calls. Oh. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. I don't know what that was. There's a couple things that could have happened there. We get there is the name of the game. We get there with the king on the turn. We are now in first place. Leo may have been trying to slow roll us. It wasn't even close to catching the delay, by the way, you guys. It's still going on. I can still see it. We're still like a hand behind. Leo could have been trying to slow roll us for the fun of it, or they could have been legitimately disconnected. I don't know. I have no reason to think that Leo doesn't like us, so I'm going to assume there's a legitimate disconnect, but there's a small chance. Sub Hype, welcome to Stable, White Al Boo. Welcome to the team. Thank you for supporting the channel, my friend. I appreciate it. We're going to fold the Queen 4. Oh, just get there, .gov, you know? For the stream dream, just the king on the turn. No big deal, getting it in almost dead. 6-handed. Just boom. Got it. I mean, interesting hand to look over. All right, we'll stop. I would have had to restart the stream now, basically. Well, we're in first, so let's battle. Let's win this tournament. How's Jamie playing for home? Jamie in home game. Oh, I'm playing in the home game here. Here we go. Down to 43. I'm still grinding. Obviously, I'm not showing it because we have this final table. It's going to be on YouTube. What's up, YouTube? And stuff like that. So generally, I'm just focusing on the final table, but I am playing. We have 3 tables right now. The $1,000 Thursday Thrill, the home game, and of course the final table of the Big 82. $185,000 in the middle. Dan is the king, has $154K left. Checks, and action is on Jorginho. Maybe see an open to 15K. I'm just going to fold the king 4. Dan is the king, sitting on a similar stack to me. Ooh. Leo thinking it over. Leo, what are you thinking about, buddy? Okay, well, he shoves. Valid. King 5 on the button here. Should I open? Probably. If we get the opportunity, of course. But we don't. Got him. I did. What is N4? Okay, very briefly, I'm going to go up to the Thursday Thrill here. It is a $1,000 buy-in. There's a 500 booty on the line. I 3-bet pre. I'm C-betting on this 3-4-6. And we see a fold. Okay, no bounty. Back to the final table. Poor homie Quanyo. Thank you so much for the sub to the channel. Welcome to Stable. Hearts out in chat for that brand new sub, you guys. Thanks for the support of the stream. Welcome. Folds around to Apti, who folds. All right, we pick it up, 387,000. 8-10 off, I will fold under the gun. We get there. What did he have? He had ace-10. He had ace-10. Leo is all in here for 15 Biberinos. Let's see. Ace Queen against nines. We have a big flip. Ace Queen is leading. Nines has a sweat. Nines are gonna win with the set of the river. No, Leo, just getting done dirty, man. Leo not running so good. GG, my friend. Better luck next time. All right, we are down to 5, you guys, which means we're guaranteed 1851 right now. Definitely puts us in the profit for the day, which is good, including a 5.5K stack in the 1K. All right, not bad. But we're playing for 6,000 and buying a piece of art, right? If we win, we get to buy another piece of art. So we definitely should try and win. I think that's the approach. We get a raise and a call. I think a pretty easy spot for us to overcall. I mean, we're getting 5.5 to 1. Been doing homework on spots like this where you have to defend, and it's definitely including Jack 4 suited for that much. And we see a bit of 18,500 and a call, and I'm gonna fold now. We're getting 5 to 1 in this spot, but it's pretty clear we're doing poorly. Grips, thank you so much for the $11 donation, man. LFG Go, nice to see you back in top form. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, man. Hearts out in chat for Grips to you guys. We're gonna try and take this thing down, man. So what you reckon, Jack? Intentional DC seems like a pretty obvious snap with ace-10. Like, yeah, he wasn't DCing to make a decision. It was either an unintentional DC or it was just like a slow roll DC. But a slow roll DC is like very high stakes, so it's probably just like a you know, the internet dropped out, probably. Most likely. All right, we're going on break, you guys, for 5 minutes. I'm going to play some tunes on this break, but when we come back, we are 5-handed at the Big 82 final table. We are guaranteed 1851. You can see here, we're in first place of 5. First place is 6,000 US dollars. It's going to be hype. You don't want to miss it. You're watching Poker Stables on Twitch. Kevin Martin, 987, my roommate, with the 14-month resub. I'm going to go talk to you right now, man. Guys, give Kevin the hearts, and definitely go follow Kevin if you haven't already. He streams usually after me and on the main floor of our house, so you should definitely check him out. All right, I'll be right back. Stay with me.
Thank you guys for watching part 4. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. You know the deal by now. We'll see you guys later for another part next time.